This week on Behind the Garage Door.
I talk to children. I don't talk to children. Hey. Come on, yo.
I'll stay here with Hunter.
1, blah.
I'm over here stroking my...
Imagine, dude, it's thick as carpet cleaner. It's over, dude. We won. GG's.
Dude, I got...
He's getting called from a dude. He's getting a call from a dude.
Who's a woman?
Mark that. Everybody capture that.
I don't know if my phone will do an hour-long video, but we'll see.
He'll do it.
Yeah, it should.
Get ready, Owen.
Get ready, bro. It's gonna go on forever. 3.
I wouldn't change a thing, no. Dirty looking like a chin-chin, ooh, no. I just don't know.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Behind the Garage Door podcast. I am half of your host, the biracial half. My name is Hunter Helton. This is...
I am the other half, fully Caucasian Owen, and our guest today is Joey Cashflow.
And Chandler. Thank you guys for being on the cash flow, my bad. Thank you guys for being on the podcast today. We are so thankful to have you here, and thank you for hosting us, Joe. It's very appreciated. If you guys are hearing cars outside or a fan, don't worry about it, because we have the garage door open. I forgot to buy a light bulb so that we had light so we could close it. That's my bad. But how are you guys doing today?
We're doing great. Happy to be here, ready for the podcast, ready to get in some good discussions.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. What about you, Joey?
I'm ready to make it happen.
That's what's up. All right. I have things that I want to talk about personally. Okay, so I guess I will start it off. All right. So let's start off with my trip to Great Clips. All right. For anybody who's watched this podcast or is watching this podcast for the first time but knows us, I've had hair for the longest time. Long hair, 4 years, all the way down to like past my neck, dude. Finally got it cut off. The trip to Great Clips was crazy, and it even goes beyond Great Clips, right? We're literally out here. First off, I go to Sports Clips because, you know, your boy's trying to go to Sports Clips, right? Yeah. I'm trying to get that good cut,
A good haircut.
A good haircut.
Not too expensive.
Good trim. Sometimes expensive. That's if you get shipping, you know what I'm saying? So I go in there, and she's like, yeah, if you want to wait 2 hours and possibly, like, you know, sit here when we close and, like, not get a haircut, you know, you can wait. And I was like, nah, fuck that. Went over to Great Clips, walk in, bro. Literally, the lady walks up. She immediately gets me in. We're sitting here. We're talking. Just got out of a 2-year relationship, bro. So I'm sitting here chatting to her about that. She's like, oh, my God, I completely understand, blah, blah, blah. Then she's like, where do you work? I'm like, oh, I work at the, work at the daycare. I kind of, I talk to children. I don't talk to children.
Hey.
Come on, yo.
No diddy.
Yeah, no diddy. Pause. Rewind. Reset that shit. Let me get that the fuck out of here. I teach, that is where I edit it. I teach kids at the, and she's like, oh my God, do you teach my grandson? I'm like, yo, yes, I do. The karma from this is that I was literally saying that day, thank God wasn't there that day, because like knew he started last Thursday, and I really shouldn't be saying his name, so I'm gonna bleep that out. But he started last Thursday, and now like he's just kind of starting to understand
what's going on.
Yeah, like what's going on, how to really like interpret it. So I was like, yeah, I was telling her all that. She's like, oh my God, like he's got to be a good kid, you know what I'm saying? Like please, like look out for him, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, I do my best as I'm literally trying to leave this place. I don't want to work there anymore. I'm basically raising parents' kids for them and not getting paid enough for it. So like
that is kind of bullshit.
Being a good citizen.
Exactly, dude. I'm being a good citizen, but I'm not paid enough to be that good citizen.
Give them off them tablets.
Oh yeah, exactly, bro. Sometimes you gotta show them the videos, but most of the time I need them to go outside and play.
On the contrary, if you don't do that good deed, it will.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I'll be back. I got duties. My priorities are straight.
That's crazy. But yeah, I mean, Joe's already really heard it. It's you two who need to hear it anyway.
Yeah.
But so yeah. I literally pull up, or like I'm telling her, she's like, yeah, my grandson's blah blah blah, and then she's like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 21. She's like, she's like, my daughter's 21.
Yeah.
She's like,
you're like, okay.
Yeah, I'm literally like, okay.
Keep
I'm
talking.
like, yeah, exactly. I'm like, just gotta have a relationship, but like, you keep talking, it's whatever. And she's like, you might have seen her, and she was like, but she's super beautiful and she doesn't know it. And I'm like, I'm a bear. You're hyping up Dr. Bear right now, bro. Like, I might have to see what's up, right? Fast forward to
see
the
what
next
she
day.
look like.
Exactly. Dude.
Find out if she might be your bear.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah.
So I literally hop out the next day, bro, go to work. I'm like, dude, God, please let's be there, dude. You know what I'm saying? Literally walk into the classroom, boom, there he is, bro. I'm like, let's go. Gotta see the mom, bro. Gotta see the mom, right? I need to see what's up, you know what I'm saying? Not saying I'm trying to talk to her or anything, but
Yeah.
let's see what's up, dude. So literally we pop out.
Here you go.
One of the teachers that I work with, Miss Mary, God bless her soul, bro. She brought in like
Miss
these
Mary.
little, yeah, she brought in like these little like gifts for the kids because they all did so well at swimming. And so I was like, dude, perfect, bro. Whenever freaking his mom comes in, we're outside right now. I'll pull her aside when he's like getting ready to leave. I'll like tell her how good he did at nap, how great she's doing at fucking like raising him because like he was doing so bad the other day, but he did so good today, and give him his trophy, he can leave. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I'm hitting multiple things. I'm telling her a good thing about her child, complimenting her like parenting style, like, you know, you boom boom boom. You know,
We see what you're working.
Yeah,
Put in the
your
work.
boy's working, trying not to work, but he's kind of working when he's trying not to work. You know what I'm saying?
He's off the game, but he's on at the same time.
Exactly, bro. I'm off the game, but I'm always on, bro. It's like, not really. Maybe. I don't know. That's kind of bad coming up with this next segment. But, so yeah, like, finally, like, his mom shows up, and I look at her, and I'm like,
You're like,
I'm like, dude, I was like,
sold the
you
bag.
kind of look like a girl I see on TikTok. But
Shout out Happy Dad.
I look at her. Okay, this is no offense to any women. All women are beautiful, alright? All women are beautiful. This lady is just like, maybe not my type, kind of my type. I don't know, I need to talk to her more. But like, I saw her,
But
I was like,
yeah.
man, I was like, you're a girl I
Probably
see.
not.
Yeah, I was like, you're a girl I've seen on TikTok. But the mama bear was capping a little bit. Oh, I'm just saying, not trying to be mean. Not trying to be mean. If the girl does see this, or the mama bear,
Shout out
shout out
to her.
to you guys. I'm not trying to be mean. Both beautiful women. Not trying to be mean at all, right? But this is where it gets crazy. This is where it gets crazy. This is where Owen comes involved too. Do you want this?
Good.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So we go down to the bar last night, right? Me and Owen. I was gonna go by myself. Just went to a job interview. I was like, I'm gonna go to the bar, get a couple drinks, just
Can't
hang
go by
out.
yourself, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Exactly, dude. I'm literally about to pull up there, and I'm like, dude, I can't go by myself.
Yeah.
So I literally called up Owen. I'm like, you want to go out to dinner? And he's like, yeah, okay. Pulled up,
Yeah.
picked him up. We went down to the monkey bar.
Oh, let's
Right.
go. Favorite spot.
We
Oh,
literally
that
walk
music
in.
was fire.
Dude, the music was fire. You can come in. We
Let's
walked
go.
in.
Joey's back.
Yes, sir. We
Okay.
walked in and we sit down,
Oh, they
dude.
were playing
Guess who
some
the fuck is my waitress?
Who's your waitress?
The mom who literally
Oh,
cut my
that's-
hair, bro. The
Yeah.
grandma. I literally looked at her like, yo, no fucking way.
Yeah.
I was like, I
You
bet
work
your
here
daughter.
too?
Yeah, exactly. She was like, did I tell you I work here? I was like, nope. Complete coincidence, man.
Yeah.
Complete coincidence. So I told her we were doing the podcast today. You know, like, maybe go see her next weekend or some shit. Tell
Yeah.
her the fucking name, send her the link, whatever. But like, yeah, that's how my Great Clips trip went, dude. You know, spanned it over like 3 days.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy time.
Hey, I was trying to tell you the Great Clips cut, best cut seen so far. My hair, super thick. Gotta find somewhere good to cut it.
Do
And
not go to Great Clips.
Dude, not, bro. Go to the Great
I will
Clips.
tell you where to go.
Go to the Great Clips I went to. Bro.
Sometimes
That shit was
it's
gas.
dangerous.
It was
Sometimes it's
They'll
not.
walk in here and do everything for $30.
Bro, 30
Sometimes
bucks?
I got a salon. What I was
It-
saying about Hunter's hair is that's the best Great Clips haircut. I got my hair cut from Great Clips in Florida, and my hair was long, and I wanted it like blended, faded, and it was faded down here, but I had a mushroom up top, complete mushroom. So yeah, that is a good haircut
Dude,
from Great
she
Clips.
did my haircut. She also trimmed up my beard for $20, bro. Give her that $10 tip, bro.
Okay,
Deserved it. She deserved that $10 tip, man. It's over from there. Bro. I fucking left. But yeah, that was fucking nuts. And then I had my first 2 dispensary trips the other day.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me hear how excited you were. Let me hear everything.
So, I literally turned 21 and I was like, no big deal, bro. I don't feel 21. You know, there's nothing crazy. Then I went and bought my first beer and I was like, yo, bought my first beer. That was kind of cool, dude.
Yeah.
Then me and my grandpa went to the fucking casino. So I was like, yo, that was kind of cool. So I was like, dude, I gotta go into the dispensary.
yeah.
Well, then my boy hits me up. He's like, hey, bro, out of town. Can you give me something from the dispensary? Fucking I'll fucking get you when I get back. I'm like, dude, fuck it. I've been meaning to go, right? So I literally went up to my grandparents the same day. My cousin's up there, and he's like, I'm talking to him. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the dispensary tomorrow. He's like, perfect, I'll be there, bro. He's like, just let me know when you'll be there. My cousin works there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, bro. No idea what I'm expecting, right? Owen's tried to tell me some shit about like how it's laid out. Austin's tried to tell me some shit. Everybody's tried to tell me some shit. I'm like, I can't wait to experience for myself, right?
Yeah.
Walk in, you know, you got the first door. They let you in. She checks my ID. She's like, did you make an online appointment? I'm like, nah, because I know walking in is faster.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Not true, but you know he doesn't have experience. But
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. So literally, she freaking rings the door. I walk in, bro. Walk over to the kiosk, pick out my shit. Already knew what we wanted. Walk in the main fucking door. I'm literally like sitting there waiting. I can literally see my cousin. He calls me up. He's like, "You got your ID?" I'm like, "Nigga, no." Back out to the kiosk. It's at the kiosk. Fucking grab my ID real quick. Go to the door. She's like ringing it, and I'm like turning like the knob, but like the knob's not turning. And like I look at her. She's like, "Push the door." I'm like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah.
Fucking, you know,
A little
walk through the
nervous,
door.
maybe.
Exactly, definitely a little nervous.
Yeah.
Definitely a little nervous. So then, like, I walk back up to them, putting in my chime card. They don't accept chime. I'm like,
Oh my
nigga,
God.
literally walk all the way over to the fucking ATM, put it in, get out my money.
It's in there though, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's not too bad. It's literally in the dispo ATM.
It's in the dispo. Literally walked over from the cashier to the ATM, got my money, fucking got my shit. Was literally like, I need to come to the house and grab a battery. He was like, bet. Then I went and got my hair cut.
Hell yeah.
That was the first trip, and then I went today. So kind of more experience, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Okay, walked
it's
up
always,
to the door. Yeah, I walked.
Yeah.
What were you trying to say?
It was better the second time. Yeah. Because you know what's going on a little more.
Definitely a little more professional. First off, did an online order today. Did an online order today. What's up?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what it is. Everything is more anxiety-inducing and stressful the first time you do it.
True that. But I felt a little cool. I felt cooler, calmer going into it. Did the online order. Walked up to the door. I've walked up to the door before because I went with Will. Shout out to Will. We gotta get him on here one time.
Heck yeah, shout out Will for real.
Exactly. Shout out Will for real. But I walked up with him one time and like I looked at the door and I'm like, dude, I don't understand what the fuck this doorbell is. I'm like, I do not want to push the wrong thing. But then when I walked up, I was like, ding, push the right thing. I was like, bet. Walked in.
Yeah, that's how they unlock it.
Exactly.
They know you're there and they will unlock it.
Exactly. Bro's like, yo, let me see your ID. Looked at my ID, looks me up. He's like, you can go to the back. I'm like, bet. Walked back there, dude. He rings the door, pushed it open. You know what I'm saying? We learn.
Hell yeah. You know what's going on now.
Exactly. This part is where I'm like, so either like, there's two takes here. So yes, back to that story. My bad. We had to cut. We had some technical difficulties. Anyway, so I opened the door. She's come to get her son, you know, right? This is the first time I'm meeting the daughter. I literally see her and I'm like, no offense to any women, bro. You're all beautiful, you know. Just some of you aren't my type. And I look at her and I'm like, you look like one of the women I've seen on TikTok, but you don't look like the woman I've seen on TikTok. So, I don't know. I might have to see her a couple more times. Might have to see what's up. We'll see what happens there. Nothing too big on that. But I'd love to segue into our first segment we have called Random Question. It's basically just where one of us co-hosts are going to ask you two a random question about a random topic that I didn't inform you guys about because I'm like that.
Okay, awesome.
Owen has offered to take the panel this week, so I'm going to give it to Owen to let him ask you guys his random question of the week.
Do you believe in aliens?
You're asking who?
Both of you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Two-part question or one part?
One part.
Okay.
Because I have seen aliens out in the sky before.
Oh yeah.
How do you know they were aliens?
I'll let Joey answer first, and then I'm coming at you strong because I have seen shit too.
I'll tell you my story and why. Right?
Okay.
So we were all out in my backyard having a fire. Me, Hunter, and some other friends, and me and my friend Gabe were, we were sitting in chairs, and we looked into the sky, and looked back, and he himself was like, "Owen, look!" I looked into the sky. About the size of a moon. It almost looked like, or even just like a small, like a extremely large star,
Yeah.
split into three smaller circles of light, and then shot something across the sky.
We were all tripping on acid.
No, you were tripping on acid. I took 2 grams of shrooms.
Okay, come
Okay.
on now.
2 grams
Okay.
is nothing.
Story unfolds.
No.
Is that your only sighting?
I will say we
When you
did.
seen him?
No,
Is that the only time?
I have started to more look into the sky.
Okay.
And you can see stars that just
Keep
or
looking.
stars.
Keep looking all the
that
time
fucking-
into the sky.
Going a straight fucking line.
I'll
what the
add
fuck is going in a straight?
that we all
That's
did
the
see.
size of a star.
We all did see like a big ass North Star type shit. His dad included, who was completely sober, also saw this like big ass star in the sky that we saw, and as it was coming closer, it was like getting brighter, and then it like shifted off to the side, and then it was gone. It was fucking gone.
We
bro.
did continue to watch the sky for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
Have you guys gone far enough to lay down and star watch for more than an hour?
No, never.
No,
Star
we didn't lay
watch.
down, but
I
we
need
were
to
star
we
watching
need
for the
to
rest
start
of the
doing
night.
that.
Gate? No, I'm just playing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd star watch with you guys.
What, dude?
Oh, for sure.
I'd star watch
I
with
think
you
star
guys.
watching.
It
would
has
be
nothing to
actually
do. It's
awesome.
literally
It's-
a joke. It's stargazing. Like
But
I'm saying,
we need
it
to
has
go-
nothing to do with.
We need to go find somewhere that has no like
Natural.
my house
only has
no, there's
natural
no-
light.
My house is great for stargazing because there's not a lot of trees that's open, and then you can just see like
not many
great.
towns around.
Oh, you
it.
can see a lot of crazy shit in the sky.
Yeah, I lay in the driveway with a big blanket in the driveway.
I bet even out here there's not much light pollution.
Oh no, it's like hundreds of stars
Yeah, compared to my house, there's fucking.
in Maine.
Yeah.
Yeah, right by my dad's. So
Yeah.
I'm a very logic based person.
Mm-hmm.
If something doesn't make sense to me based off of my own experience,
Mm-hmm.
then I have no way to solidify my believing that it is real. Like,
Right.
okay, so I've seen shooting stars. I've seen
Mhm.
stars. I've probably seen 3 in my life.
Okay.
3
Stars shooting across the
Oh,
sky.
okay, okay.
Right.
I've maybe seen 3. 1 I remember as an adult.
Okay.
And I have seen odd things in the sky, but, based off of the research that I've done of what I've seen,
Mm-hmm.
it could be a star here, and there could be, there's clouds, there's vapor in the atmosphere that passes by at such fast speeds that it could look like a star disappears, splits, does this, but you could be looking up there, see one star, and it could, there could be a cloud passing through to the
Right.
fact that now you see 3, but really it's just the middle of it's all covered up. And all you're seeing is the brightness coming through that vapor that looks like a circle because you're so far away.
Okay.
There's multiple
Nothing.
different
No, you're fine.
there's multiple different, aspects of perspective when it comes to aliens, and like when it comes to Chandler, me and him kind of butt heads in this because he's a big believer and I'm more of a logic person, and to me,
Right.
I think they're out there, but
For
I
sure.
think that their technology is so vast that if they show themselves, they want to do it.
Yeah,
And if they- and if-
100%.
They know
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Yes.
And if they didn't want to show themselves, they're not going to.
Until
Until they're ready.
Yes.
And I think if they're going to show themselves, it's going to be
We are
obvious.
too stupid for aliens. For
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
We
That
are
is my
100% too
opinion.
stupid for aliens.
I think they exist.
Oh, God.
It doesn't make any sense to me that based
Mhm.
off of all the space that's in the universe and all of the world or whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
I'm thinking you'd be dumb to think that there's not some type of other
There
life
has to
form that
be.
is formed
Right.
somewhere else.
For sure.
Whether we have our own God or a God controls the universe, I think that there's definitely something that made all of us. We didn't come from nowhere. All this life and this cycle that's been processed down to science. Main gist is that definitely exist, but I think they're too smart for us to understand that, what we're seeing is them or not.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay.
It's a great perspective.
What about you, Chan?
Okay, so Joey's right. Like aliens, I
You need
believe.
to turn like the mic. Will you see that blue mic?
Yeah.
That's where it's coming out. That's where you need to talk into.
So yeah, I believe Joe's right. Aliens, 100%. Like, there has to be some other life form. There has to be, and you'd be a moron to think there's not, because like, how are we here, and like, why are we here? There has to be something else. And then from my own experience, I've seen countless times when he says one broke into three. I have on video when I was working at Kroger, and there's other people there. They all saw it too.
Oh,
It was one thing we saw, and it was pretty big. And we were looking at it, we're like, what the hell? Breaks into three, and we see three of them, 1, 2, 3, on a line, and then vanish. And then I was driving home one time, and I saw like a green light, and it was like a cylinder, a green light in the sky, and I'm driving, and it was going like so fast where it was like I was seeing it in a movie, because I'm like looking at it like there's nothing that can travel that fast. So just countless times I've seen like crazy stuff in the sky, and like you might theories are crazy, but like from experience, another crazy thing, I saw a weird bird. I swear it was like upside down, not flying, but it was like a bird, and it was just like moving in the sky. And when you see crazy stuff, you should always look in the sky. And then I look in the sky, and I see like a white thing that's not a plane, and it's moving. It's moving in the sky, and it's completely white, like
Really?
nothing on it, no lights, just white. And then see it, and then gone in an instant. And I saw it because when you see stuff, you should always look in the sky.
Yes.
But yeah, I definitely believe in aliens, and just from seeing, like, I've seen it with my eyes. Like, I would never believe something without seeing it, but obviously, like, other things, but, like, seeing is, like, believing, like, a lot, and, like, I've seen them, so that's why I believe a lot into it. But
So,
something I can't describe, like, that green thing was going so fast where I'm like, is it gonna crash in the earth and I'm gonna fucking feel it? And then, like, it was just gone. And it was a green light moving that, nothing can move that fast. That's why I thought it was gonna shake the earth if it crashed or anything like that.
see, before we started the podcast, I was literally like, yeah, Joe, I need you to watch 3 episodes of this fucking anime real quick. And he's like, why would I need to do that?
We talked about it.
His question about aliens, that anime, Don the Don, shout out to Don the Don, is literally a show all about ghost and aliens. So it had 2 things. Ghosts for the fucking Halloween, because, you know, middle October, whoop whoop, you know what I'm saying? And then it had aliens, because we were talking about aliens today. But, you know, it's no big deal. It's nothing like, you guys actually need to watch it. It is a good show.
Oh, well, guess what? I talked to Joe about it. Wasn't thinking, because I like anime only, like Baki,
Right.
the fighting, like the real, like, I'm going to be a warrior shit. I
Well,
think
there's
that's
fighting
awesome. But no, this conversation about aliens was like, maybe I should watch it, because I am very interested in that
I
stuff.
definitely, like, look,
So
the
maybe
first
I was
episode,
proven wrong.
right, the first episode is definitely like, damn, bro, this might get a little crazy, alright, but, like, the next 2 are like, damn, this shit's fire. Shit's fire. But, back to it.
I think that's a great topic. I think that ghosts and aliens is something that a lot of people are interested in. And
Oh,
have their
yeah.
own opinion on.
Oh, definitely.
Sure.
I don't know so much about the paranormal. Like, okay, don't get me wrong. When I was growing up, I
I've never seen
loved.
nothing paranormal.
You guys ever
TV
watch?
shows are fake.
Yeah.
You guys ever watch Chills?
Mm-mm.
He's a YouTuber. He does like videos on like fucking
I think
like
that's real.
paranormal shit you see and all that. And like I always used to love watching that. And like I don't know if I can believe that paranormal shit is real, but I can definitely believe that aliens are real.
Yeah, aliens
I can
are
definitely
like,
believe that aliens are real.
definitely for a fact real. Like, there's, I mean, come on, there's.
But if aliens are real,
there's
ghosts
no
could
way we're the
possibly be
only
real
people
too.
in the universe.
That's
I mean, that's just we're not advanced enough because we're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to be advanced enough.
Right.
They are obviously supposed to be. They're probably, they might do something for the universe that keeps it intact.
Hey, that's true. That's why I believe, just like Hunter said, that's what I was about to say. Might have cut him off a little bit, but if aliens are alive and all these other religions, not getting into any of them, but there has to be, it has to, like, why can't it
Or
be
even
just
the
as
angels
true?
or the aliens that
Exactly.
Or that
Why can't paranormal just be as true as aliens, or like vice versa? Like, I think there's a lot. I think what we're told not to be true is all have been proven true to me, at least. Like even mermaids, or even like other crazy theories like that. Like everything that's been said, this is not
Dude.
true, is actually true.
Bigfoot's a big one that I think he's real.
Oh,
but
me too.
I think he's just the guardian of the forest.
I
Guardian of the different forests.
I think highly intelligent, can move telepathically, like can just. I think I don't
Wait,
know.
hold on.
Why haven't we
Why
found
the
him?
fuck did that just
And I
stop?
am a strong believer in him too. But why
You see
haven't we
that?
found him?
Segue. You guys were talking about naming your own weed strain. What would you guys name your own weed strain if you could name your own weed strain? Unlike Joseph here, who is going to name his own weed strain.
I would name it thickest.
You'd name it thickest.
I think thickest.
Like it'd just
would
be thickest.
Yeah, I think thickest would be a nice name.
Dude, that'd be fire.
After my fucking.
But it have-
Here,
Yeah,
Hunter,
your
just
name
name
tag.
it. You name yours, and then Joe.
Depending on
Okay.
what it tastes like, I would name it thickest. You know, whatever.
Oh,
Whatever it
thickest
tastes
grape or like thickest strawberry or something like that? Okay. Imagine, dude, it's thickest carpet cleaner. He's fucked. It's over, dude. We won. GG's.
The thickest cherry.
The thickest cherry.
Thickest peach.
The thickest peach. Dude, me, personally, I don't know what I'm naming my weed, bro. Like, God, bro. I feel like I'm just so anime inspired by everything. I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna get big, I'm gonna get like Toji built, bro. That's a Jujutsu Kaisen reference you guys don't get. Like, I've got tattoos on my body of anime, bro. When Joe was like coming up with one of his first weeds, I was literally like, bro, you need to call that bitch like Star Platinum or whatever the fuck one of the fucking JoJo characters are. Or one of their stands anyway. So I'd have to make an anime inspired related weed. And dude, I don't know.
If they don't smoke weed in the anime, I don't see how that relates.
Well, you gotta think, weed is extremely illegal in Japan.
Okay, well then fuck you guys. I guess I'm
It's
not
not as
making
legal over.
I'm not making a
Hey,
weed
just say
inspired
what you.
one.
Hey,
You're
say
coming
what you
with
want
the
your
other
weed to strain to be.
Like-
it's not. It doesn't have to be what in it, but in
Dude,
Japan,
I
it's just a
want
strain.
literally, bro, literally. This is,
Uh-huh.
dude. This is my perfect weed right here, guys. Right now,
I did get
Has a
that
smooth
from
hit.
Japanese.
it's milky white, bro. Tastes like straight vanilla, bro. You know, and I'd call it vanilla flower. I'd call it vanilla flower.
Okay,
That's not bad.
All right.
I like that.
heard it
Have
before.
white in it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Could go crazy.
Pretty sure that is my growing cookies. Like
It's a better joint
vanilla
than what I
yogurt.
roll.
But yeah, so you guys were asking about it. I'll say it now. Segment transition into possibly what could be a new segment.
Okay.
I'm in the test trial phase of it right now because I only started on Friday, alright? Okay? I don't know what the name of it would be yet, but it's a Tinder segment where me and Owen and maybe like a guest star, if the guest star is going to come back in like the next week or two,
Yeah. I mean,
we fucking
Yeah,
make
we'll
Tinder. We make a Tinder account and we add as many women as possible. See who can get as many matches as possible. All right.
Okay.
So I did this on Friday. You don't have to. I already told Owen. You don't have to talk to him. You don't have to tell him you're doing it for a podcast. Nothing like that. But I said like, you know, if you find somebody that like you're into, bro, like, you know, like do it, bro. Like, you know, it ain't nothing crazy. It's nothing serious, bro. It's nothing serious, you know?
Yeah,
So-
no, but you're trying to. Yeah,
You're trying to get as many as possible, you know?
Trying to
it's
have
not like you want to
brother
pay
out.
for Tinder Plus,
So, yes, that
You
was
do have
the
to pay
exact
for that.
first thing
which exactly I'm okay with.
Yeah, that was the first thing I came to the conclusion of is that you're not going to
$14
have...
a week though. That is
it's
fucking
$14
insane.
a week.
serious?
If you don't...
Exactly,
Listen,
Playing 1 week.
if you
One
don't...
week. We're playing
listen.
one podcast.
I got
exactly.
Tinder. I know how it goes.
One podcast week. You
But
know
maybe
what I'm
that's
saying?
podcast money. You know?
I got 47 people.
I know, we need that podcast money. But one podcast
Couple
week,
matches, they all duds.
we all make like a Tinder profile, bruh. Right? We Tinder gold it.
I'm cooked.
You get as many likes as you need, bruh. I'm currently at
Is there a free
1,
trial
2,
still?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 chicks matched.
So you need to make a new
23.
account.
20, yeah, I will make a new account,
Your coats.
but you
Let
can
me see
make
your
your
matches,
account.
though.
Oh, dude, It doesn't matter your matches.
No,
like,
let me
you
see
don't
them.
like. You can
It
look
does,
at my
because
matches. They're all
the
like.
number counts, but also who they are
Some of them-
matters the most.
Okay, cool. So some of them look bad. I
You
have
get 3
seen-
baddies versus 11 fatties. 3 baddies, you win.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We have to come up with ratios.
I don't. Okay,
You
I
make
guess
sure they're
we
not
could ratio.
trained.
Everyone comes up with.
Yeah.
We have to qualify each girl as something, and then they each have to have a point number.
Well, there's OF models on here too. So what are you doing? Are you qualifying OF models, or are they good, or are they bad?
Yeah, they're cooked.
Yeah, that's good.
Automatic
one. I was gonna automatic win.
Automatic one.
No.
Out of 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Automatic 1
10.
out of 10.
Yeah.
So I guess we could do something like that. But like, I mean, that's like 20 plus women to go through right fucking now.
But the only way you get a match is if you match with them. So hopefully you don't click. You better be
But
paying
you're
attention.
clicking.
Make
Oh.
sure they don't have an OF.
Oh,
Just
so
cooking yourself.
you want to make it specific,
Yeah.
dude? Like literally,
I'm thinking,
I've just
okay,
been
listen.
matching with. I've been clicking
Hey,
everybody.
watch
I've
the
been clicking
phone.
everybody.
Yeah, so I'm thinking literally, okay, we go through. Owen's got 11, Hunter's got 28, Joe's got 107. No, I'm just kidding. Joe's got 15. Joe's got 15. Chan's got 16.
I'm pulling out
Oh.
full fuckboy
And then
status
you
when
pull
it
it
comes
out,
to the Tinder profile.
And because no, listen, I've got 16.
That's fun.
Listen, but I only make the matches with the hot chicks.
Dude, that
so
was
I have
genius.
15 hot chicks.
You have
But-
15 hot chicks plus
15, literally everybody looks at her and goes, alright, yep, she's a dub. She's a dub.
Hey, Chad, let's
But I
pass to
wasn't-
New York.
I wasn't
I will.
thinking about showing any of these women to the
I'm
camera or
wrong.
anything because one, they're not participating in it. They don't even know it's going down, and two, I don't even want to be like throwing them out there like that. Plus, as soon as you literally match with an 18-year-old nigga, guess who's gonna fucking flame you for matching with an 18-year-old bro and you're fucking 20, you're 21
Guess who?
years
No,
old.
no. They're special girls. We don't invite them in from Tinder. We don't say like we do what we gotta do.
Dude,
Log
we
in.
gotta
Yeah.
We do what we gotta do, and then
We're
I
gonna
super
show
liked
them,
on
dude.
accident.
We're gonna show them. Fuck these girls. They're on Tinder. They
Come
put
on,
it out on the
man.
internet. It's
That's the thing
public.
that's fucked. They don't know that they're doing this. They
It's
don't know
public
like, and
now.
I'm not even. I haven't even told
Well,
like
give
a
'em
single-
money.
I haven't told.
As
What
long-
money are you gonna give them?
We
Nigga, I'm
will
broke.
tell 'em.
As long as you're not even saying who they are. I mean, it's
Cross
not like
out
you're
their
saying-
names. and
Hey,
names.
they see.
Oh my god, that's so much editing and post that I have to do. Bro.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
if we
wanna
want to
do
go
that.
viral, you're
Keep-
gonna be a
keep
fucking
whining.
bitch. Quit
We got
complaining.
this girl. We got this girl. We got this girl. We got this girl.
Shut
Keep
the fuck
wa-
up.
keep whining
again,
online,
shut the fuck
bro.
up. Edit. If we want to be dub and we want to make millies, let's fucking do some work. Oh my
Well,
god.
alright, I'll do
what
some
are we
work.
doing?
I'll do
What
some
are these
work.
excuses?
We'll show them. We'll show them. But you also need to look out because I have found some trans people on here already.
I do.
You're cooked.
Oh, not that I'm matching with them. Like I'm checking their profile, but they'll tell you. they're
Press
trans.
swipe left on the transies.
I gotta use the rest.
Oh.
It's not a fucking. It ain't a classroom. You ain't gotta ask me to use. Go use the restroom, dude. Fucking. I'll
Okay.
hold it
Come
down.
on.
Piss break on the pod. We'll be back in a second.
I'll
3,
stay here with
2,
Hunter.
1. Blah.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
I do have questions for you guys. That fucking leads me into our next fucking segment, alright? Which is the fucking the questions for guests, okay? My first question for both of you is literally, from freshman year to now, do you think you've changed in any way other than physically, obviously? And do you think you've grown from that? From your change that you've made in this time span that we've been out of?
Joe, you want to go first, or you want me to go?
That's deep as fuck. You need to go first.
I can go first.
Because this nigga goes, you better give me some deep questions, bro.
Holy
No,
shit.
that's good.
How can you not come up with any questions for me, bro? We've been friends, like.
I could go many
Hey,
directions.
we can get deep with this. I would say from, what is that, 4 years? 5 years?
I don't know. How old are you?
Dude,
20?
When did you start high school?
it feels like
I
it's
don't-
been forever
I don't know.
since we graduated.
Probably 4 or 5 years. Okay, I would
4
say
or 5 years.
in 4 or 5 years, no matter what.
Since we graduated, it's been 6 years.
Okay, 6
Okay, there it is,
years.
6 years. It's been
Oh
6.
my god.
Well,
Within-
since you've been a freshman.
Since
we've been a freshman.
Within
Yeah.
6 years, no matter what type of person you are, if you're a human being, and you don't have any physical, mental, spiritual, any type of any weird shit you want to say, if you don't have any type of change,
Okay.
That's not good. You have to have change. I think everybody can say within 6 years they've changed, and if you haven't changed, then you're not doing something right. And then I would say, of course, I've changed spiritually, mentally, and physically. I want to. Obviously, I like lifting, so I'll definitely be changing my body, and I expect change because I'm going for change.
But how have you changed? Like,
How have you
other than
changed?
your body, how have you changed? Like, do you want me to go
mentally,
first?
Oh, yeah, spiritually. I mean, I could go into it. People don't like really talking about it, but I will say I'm spiritually, mentally, like doing.
You're not listing anything.
Okay.
Yeah, mentally. I could go into mentally. Like, mentally, right now, I gotta, like, figure out. I bought a van, so I need to live in a van. So I'm gonna be van lifing.
Okay.
So that's pretty hard on the mental.
I mean,
I don't want to. I'm not a
If
like
you ever need a
emotional
place
guy.
to park, you can park at my house.
Oh, we'll bet.
Park at Owen's house.
Got Joey's for a couple weeks, but we'll figure it out.
And I park in front of
Got
my
a week at my
Dude.
house. But that we won't get into that. But you gotta have change. You have to have change as a person, and if not, you're not working or like.
Are you talking through your Snapchat call right now, nigga?
Dude, I got bitches, bro.
Yeah, he's getting called from a dude. He's getting a call from a
It was
dude.
a woman.
Mark that. Everybody
It was a woman.
capture that. That motherfucker
A
was
woman
getting a
named
call from
Jack
a dude.
Evans.
Alright? Bro, I told bro to literally silence this nigga's phone before we even started.
Dude,
He's
me and
getting calls
Joey
from
used to
dudes.
be good friends, dude.
Dude, this motherfucker. Yeah. What about you? What about you, Joey? You think you've changed in any way, shape, or form?
Okay, well, fucking just like Chandler said,
Mm-hmm.
I think that you're gonna change no matter what, whether you like it or not. And it doesn't have to be positive or negative. It could be negative. You could be on a downward slope, but you know that literally the farther you go down, that just gives you the more opportunity to make your way up.
Right.
If you start from down here, it doesn't matter that you started from down here. You made it this. If I'm already, if somebody else is already up here, in life responsibilities, money, whatever you value, life, love, a household, anything like that. If I'm up here and you're already down here, even if in a year, let's go a month. If I make it to here and you make it up to here, you're beating me, man.
Right.
I might be up here and I might be loving life and I might be doing good, but I only made this much progress and you knocked me out of the park.
Okay.
You make it up to here, that person that has that motivation, I'm going to keep going here because I'm comfortable. Look, I'm going to make it up another little bit. This guy, he's got that grind, that love for the passion of fucking going up and up. He's going to go here. And then I'm thinking, okay, I'm still good. I'm loving life. I'm happy. I'm going to go here. He's ready for the grind. He's sacrificing this, sacrificing that. He's passing me up.
Yeah.
And that continues among.
Yeah.
That's why you don't want to be comfortable. You want to keep the hustle going.
You don't want to be comfortable where you're at.
No. You want to be comfortable being uncomfortable.
Okay.
In situations that are uncomfortable, that's what's going to grow you mentally, physically, everything.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to wake up at 6:30 in the morning and jump on an elliptical bike and ride for an hour and a half till you literally are dripping sweat off of your fucking face. That is something that nobody wants to do. You get up and do it. You get up, that alarm goes off. You have two choices on that iPhone: snooze, turn off. The snooze button's bigger for a reason.
That's true.
He's pulling that one-liner
Listen.
shit.
I'm serious.
I like that. No, I like that. I like
The
Hey,
that.
snooze button's
it's
bigger
true.
for a reason.
Yeah.
And that snooze button is a delay on the responsibilities of your life.
I'll be back.
You
in a
wake
moment.
up, it's 6 in the morning. You know, when you fell asleep, you knew you had a new day to start.
Okay.
You get back, you wake up, you're so comfortable. That influence of your brain's telling you, oh, you're comfortable, dude. Just stay here. You're warm. You have everything you need. You're good. But then your mind kicks in. Your mind and your body are totally different. So your body's telling you to stay here, but your brain says, we got money to make today. We have responsibilities. So I'm thinking, you know, you only have so much time to do what you want to do, and it's like I don't know. Pretty much what I'm saying is, you know, you only have so much time to go from point A to point B. And whether your point A is down here or up here, that doesn't mean that you can take the pedal off. The pedal should always be down. Because once you get that grind going, you know, whether you know something's good for you or not, you'll learn it eventually.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing. It's literally, whether you start down here or you start up here, you can't just stop pushing. Whether you have everything given to you or you have nothing to start with, you need to keep that push going. And when I was a freshman, that's something coming back to the main topic. I think that I should have learned I'm nothing. I have nothing.
Oh, okay. He's nothing.
Back then,
Facts.
I thought that I was everything. I thought that I already made it in life. I was fucking 16 years old, making too much money, and I thought that I was everything. I thought that I had it all. I thought that, oh, life will always be like this. I'll just work all these hours and do these certain side jobs and make all this money all the time, and it'll always be like this. And it wasn't.
Joey Cash Flow.
That's where the name comes from. Is the cash flow from high school. Had the high school cash flow. So, but now probably make a third of the money and work 10 times as hard, and that's okay. And that's just how it is. You know, life happens to you, and you got to be okay with that. Like you can't discount yourself from the past or from the future based off of where you've been. It's all a journey. It's hill up, hill down. But back then, my knowledge and wisdom, I would say I was down here. But, you know, that has nothing to do with the fact that my money was up here. Now, you know, my money's up here back then. Now, my money's probably here. I'm good. I'm solid. But wisdom's way out of skyrocket. Right. You know, yeah. I've learned way too much. And that comes to, I wish I didn't listen to rap music. Listen.
Okay.
This is real.
Okay.
No rap music.
Depends
no bullshit.
On who you were listening to, really.
No. That shit is just, you need to listen to shit that you have value in life. Somebody that talks about how you can spend more time with your family and make your life valuable. Right. How you can make more money and use your family in the process of making money so that you can enjoy time with your family and make money at the same time. Different philosophies that you can go back and forth with to make your life, you know, so much better. You can combine all of this stuff that makes your experience every single day just like it never happened. It's natural. It's, you know, you wake up and you hang out. You're going to work and you're getting paid, but you're with your sister, you're with your brother, you're with your dad, you're with your mom. You implement into something you love and you know they love because you love it because they taught you that. And there's so many different things that you can implement that into, and I think that so many people miss that in their daily life of you know, they always think, oh, I have to get a job and life sucks. I hate working. I hate having to go to bed so late. I have no time to do this. I have no time to do that. You're looking at the negatives. Look at the positives. You get to wake up every day. You get a new chance every single day. You have 7 days a week. You could have 1 day a week. Who knows? I mean, we're lucky. We're lucky to wake up every day. We're lucky you could fuck up as much as you want. You could get yelled at. You could get punched at. You get broke up with. You could fucking get your ass beat up. You could be in the hospital. And you wake up that next day, and there's people working to help you. Everybody around you that cares for you because you are a good person. And that's why you are a good person. Not because other people that are going to help you, but because That's what makes you feel good. You know that if somebody treated you like shit, it would hurt inside. You wouldn't like that.
Right.
If somebody gave you, a really big gift and did this and that for you, it would make you feel awesome and make you feel appreciated and make you feel like you're worth something. And that's why you should do that for everybody else. You should never worry about how you are affected, but what you can do for somebody else to make their life better. And that's what's going to make your life better.
Okay.
Don't focus on what you can do for yourself, but what you can help someone else with. And that is what I wish I would have told myself when I was a freshman.
Some good information.
I like that. Not that you guys cared or anything, but my perspective from the question that I asked, because of course I'm going to answer my own question. I'm hypocritical.
Okay. As a good smart person would.
Recently, what made me even think of this question is that my car's kind of fucked. So Josiah's like gonna help fix it. And my grandpa was like, he was like, what do you want? Like, how much do you want for it? And Josiah's like, no, like, wait for that car to go by.
Nah, you fucked your car up by driving it like an idiot.
Dude, no, it was literally because I parked on Owens Hill. That misfire's happening. That's not
emergency brake.
That's when it started.
That has nothing to do with it.
No,
that's when it started.
That just means, that is it. It has over 200,000 miles on it.
It's not like I've drove it all 200,000 of the miles.
My truck had 126,000 miles on it, and it has 146,000 miles on it right now, and the head gasket's blown. It is from 1994.
Okay, bro, calm down. That's how you want. We're not talking about the state of my car right now. Bambino's fine. I love Bambino.
You have over.
Wait, you have a name for your car and it's a dude?
Yeah, he's a dude. He doesn't look that good. He can't be a man. He can't be a woman. But fucking yes. When I got the car at 220, I got the car at like 210,000 miles or 211,000 miles.
You gotta expect shit to go wrong.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't expect shit to go wrong, but like.
I mean, especially like something.
Anyway, what I was saying is that Josiah.
Not be driving it.
What I was saying is that Josiah was like, I don't want any money. Hunter's been a good friend to me over these years. I'll do it for free. And like, okay, I sit there and I think. And when I was dating Sarah, she was telling me about one time that I remember where we were at the football game and like something was happening. Let me hit it again. Something was happening, and I had donuts, and she like came up to me and was like, "Can I get a donut?" And I was like, "No, these are only for the boys." You know what I'm saying? I was for the boys back in the day. But she also told me that like I used to make fun of her in like 8th grade and shit, and I was like, dude, I knew I used to be an asshole.
Who?
Well,
me. I know I used to be an asshole, like when I was younger, or I could be an asshole. But like the point I'm trying to make is, in the 6 years that I have gone through school and been out of school, I feel I haven't had such an existential change as much as such an inner change. And especially these last 2 years, I feel like I've had a very inner change where I've come to realize a lot of the shit from the first 11 years of my life is actually very much embedded in my life. Like, I didn't think it was, and it's come back to hurt my relationship, hurt my friendships, hurt my mental, and I've kind of grown to learn to live through that. Dude, I got some butt in my mouth. Fuck.
Hey, I got
Scooby snacks ruins the moment, but it's kind of helped me like sit here and go I feel like I'm nice most of the time, but there has been times where I've been an asshole, and I don't want that because like my whole point of living is to make people happy, bruh. I make YouTube videos, they're funny, or at least I think some of them are funny. I think some of them make people laugh. Dude, it makes people happy. I sit here, I talk to people when they're down, they're like, bro, you're such a therapist, bro, you help me out so much. I'm making people happy. That's my whole thing, bro. I like when my friends come to me with their problems, I try and help out the best I can. That's why I try and go through so many life situations, bro. I could make a ton more fucking YouTube videos on fucking stories that I have, but I just don't really feel like I should. I feel like just speaking about them more in the time when it's right, honestly, and I fucking, because I'm holding the joint, I've almost died before when I was younger. I've been in 2 different crashes in my life. I've had a couple friends, pass on to the fucking other side. I've been through shit. I've said shit. I've had shit happen to me. I've had karma. I've given karma. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I feel like these past 6 years, I've really come to terms with, like, I'm not the nice guy that I try and be all the time. And I need to realize that. And I either need to, 1, try and be the nice guy that, like, I want to be all the time. Or 2, I need to come to the terms with that, like, I do have opinions on certain things, and I either need to voice the opinions in the nicest way that I possibly can, or fucking just not say anything at all. And I think that's a big thing with adults. Like, we grow up, and then, like, we think we're not so childish, but I've heard, like, so many instances of people being childish. Like, I see people being children when I drive on the fucking road, bro. Like, you pull out in front of me, and then you don't speed up. And you're not even being courteous. Nigga, I'm going 45. You're fucking slowed down to 0, bro. You need to fucking speed up to at least 35. Go at least 10 under me so I don't have to slow down as much. It's like, bro, that's fucked, type shit like that. Or, like, fucking walk into, like, a salon. This is an instance with fucking my ex, but she walked into a salon with her friend, and, like, this mom and daughter walk in, and they literally start, like, openly making fun of them. Like, because of, like, the way they're dressed. And I'm just like, bro, you're, like, 35, your daughter's, like, 14, you're teaching your daughter bad shit. You're 35 making fun of a fucking 20-year-old and a 19-year-old. Like, what the fuck are you doing with your life,
Hey,
bro?
let me tell you, dude. You can't be a nice person. You can't be a angry person, fake being nice. But every person has their flaws. Like, I can tell you, like, road rage. I'll say some crazy shit that I don't mean. It could sound like a mean person. I need to work on that. But you can't be a fucking angry person, fake being nice. You have to work on things where you are hopefully a good person, and you have to work on things where maybe sometimes you're not, and then sometimes you have to be able to listen to someone instead of saying how you feel and saying, fuck your thoughts, they're not right, listen to mine. And you have to listen to their thoughts and say, maybe you're right, maybe I'm wrong.
Alright, I'm not saying that, like, I'm an angry person.
No, I'm just saying there's times where, like, you just have to work on being, like, sometimes when you're not nice. Because I know I'm not nice being road rage.
I'm saying that inherently I think I'm a good person. But, like, when, like, I'm in, like, a stress state or I'm in an angered state.
Yeah,
like, I fucking, like, I literally, I crash out, bro.
That's
I'm not the same nigga that I be. Yeah, but it's, like,
you have
it's
to learn
unnatural.
to
Okay, yeah, no, it's okay, cool. Yeah,
you have to
sure.
learn to learn. You have to learn to control your reactions because that's the only thing you can control.
Exactly.
You can control your reactions and your thoughts and your
your
emotion. That's all you can control.
That's what I'm saying, and like that's what I've been trying to do. And
when
like
you're calm in life, it makes life a lot easier.
That's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying not to stress as much. Like, I was sitting here having a conversation with my cousin. Shout out to my cousin. I know you're going to watch this. He's the whole reason this podcast started. But, like, he was literally sitting here talking about how, like, dude, we had to grow up so fast. Like, now's the time that, like, we get to chill and relax. And I'm like, dude,
that's cap.
like that. No, like no. See, you don't know. You like. He's not talking about. He's not talking about all of you. No, stop. He's not talking about all of you. He's talking about me and him specifically. Our lives. We had to grow up so fast because of the shit we went through. Now is the time that we relax and we take it slow. And it's like, it's okay that we don't have our own house right now, bruh. We'll get the own house eventually. Yes.
You need to work as much as you can.
That's not what he said. Not
what
I'm saying. Not what I'm.
You
Stop. That's not what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying we're not grinding, bro. I'm not saying, yeah, bro, just like take a passive chill on your life and just chillax right now. No, bro. I'm talking about not literally waking up every day and being like, I need to go to work today and work this many hours so I get this much money so that I have enough so that when my paycheck comes in, I have this much to save up on the house because I need that house right now. I need that right now. I need that new car right now. Like, no, it's time for me to chill. What I'm trying to say is that I'm at the point in my life where I'm like, bro, I'm 21, I'm working at a daycare. I don't even need to be working at a daycare right now. I'm underpaid for what I should be doing. I'm gonna go work at Domino's, work a delivery job where I can get more money for doing less work and just having to drive my car than doing more work, getting less money, and getting a paycheck every 2 weeks where I'm like, bro, I just got $500, but I just slaved for 2 weeks, wiping some fucking other dude's kid's ass, and I'm getting paid $13.65 an hour when, like, I'm literally over here trying to teach this kid how to talk, and I should be getting paid at least, like, 16, like, maybe 15 an hour, like, something, like, from fucking, like, I could go work at McDonald's, get paid more than taking
Oh,
care
I
of
got
your
input,
kid.
dude.
Instead of taking care of your kid, I could get paid more than flip your fucking burger when you're on work, when you're on break at work, bro. Like, think about that. Like, you wonder why nobody wants to take care of your kid.
Oh my God.
And, like, I've talked to people at work, and they're like, it's because of the pandemic. Like, we had a staff meeting the other day, and we're talking about we only want kids that, like, are potty trained. Because we have 3-year-olds that aren't potty trained and shit, bro. And it's like, you're 3 years old, you're not potty trained. It's not your fault. It's your fucking mom and your dad's fault, and it's because of this COVID shit. Like, people don't want to take care of their kids. And, like, I don't want to take care of your kid. I want to get my own kid. I don't want to take care of your kid. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want a kid for a while.
Yeah, it's like
it'll be a while until.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a late kidder. Dude. My dad was a late kidder, and it is what it is, dude.
How's the time to grow up, but like at a slow rate, because I've been trying to grow up so fast for so long. And specifically for me, this might not be for everybody, but specifically for me, it's time to take a chill pill and relax.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course you can.
Do you feel like you have not had your fun?
In high school, I didn't really want to party much, and do all that. And now that I'm out of high school, I'm like, man, I kind of like, I miss partying and doing all that. But like now that I'm older, I can be safer and I can have more time at partying. And like,
it's not illegal.
Exactly, it's not illegal.
Yeah.
And like having a girlfriend, it wasn't that like I was hindered from partying or anything like that. It was like still the same fact of like I'm trying to speed up, I'm trying to grow up, I'm trying to get us a house together, I'm trying to like get a better job, all this blah blah blah.
I know
blah.
exactly
what you're
that's
going what
through.
like
Exactly,
that's what like really ruined my relationship
know.
there. Me trying to focus on becoming an adult and doing all that and turning 18 and getting out of high school really like stopped me from fucking like realizing that like this was like the love of my life. I was trying to have a good time with her, all that stopped me. So like now I don't feel like me having a relationship stopped me from having a good time, but I feel like now me being out of a relationship stops me from having a good relationship and having a good time. Yeah. But I'm still about to have a good time. It was just the whole mindset that I was in, and I needed to like chillax. And, you need to open up your mindset to fucking everything. Exactly. Like I live in blah 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 small town Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Like. It's like, I'm chillaxing right now, you know what I'm doing? I'm making a podcast in a fucking garage. Niggas are fucking having side conversation. I was having side conversation. You know what I'm saying?
He's not in the camera!
How to fucking deal with your first love breakup. And what I mean by that is like, Joey is exactly what me and Joey are talking about is like, that first love is like an addiction, bro. Like, as soon as that first love is gone, it's like, bro, like, I thought we were about to grow old together. And I'm not talking about, like, maybe it was your first ever relationship. Maybe it was your fifth relationship in. But it's that relationship when you realize, something makes you realize, like, dude, this was this was my forever person. I thought this was my forever person. Now it's over. Now it's gone, dude. How do you go about dealing with that? Me personally, because I feel like that's going to be like all of our answers or like some of all of our answers. I've been doing things to keep it off my mind. Like as soon as I think about it in the car, bro, I'm immediately changing the song, like vibing to the new song, or like if I'm at work, bro, I'm immediately like engaging with a new kid if I start like thinking about it or something like that. And like that's kind of the reason I want to leave this job as well. Or like if I'm literally on the games and like I'm playing a song and I start thinking about it, bro, now I got to lock into the game even harder, It's just like I'm trying to keep my mind off of her. I'm trying to keep my mind off of things that remind me of her, which is, oh my God, so hard because everything reminds me of her. How did you guys go about getting through your first real love breakup?
Okay, I'll go first. I have lots on my mind when you come up to that. On some backstory, I was a freshman on the track team, loved track, high jumper, long jumper.
He's good at it. He's good at it.
I jumped 21 feet. I was a this is just some backstory. I was a varsity track, varsity track, fucking high jumper and long jumper as a freshman.
Yeah.
I was fucking 15 years old. So, on some real shit.
Alright,
chill.
What? Wait.
He goes on some real shit. Doesn't say anything. All right.
Damn.
I'm
What
sorry,
was,
bro.
What was I saying about
You were
fucking-
talking about you were talking about backstory before how to deal with your first ever love breakup, and you're talking about how you're on track, you're in varsity. You're going
Okay,
against
bet.
the
Okay,
team.
bet. Okay, so we're gonna cut this and come back right here.
Yes.
3, ready? Everybody ready? This is where we're cutting back.
Get found in the chair.
I'll give everybody a few seconds to cut back into the fucking podcast here.
We're trying to make something.
Owen needed it for sure. Okay,
You
so
calm
first
down.
love breakup. It may be different. Some people's first love breakup.
We can't have that.
It may be a year. It might be 2 or 3 years. You might be friends with them and then you date them for a year, or
Yeah.
it might be 3 months.
It might be 3
Okay.
months. Dude, and I mean, dude, this nigga, I'm sorry, but this nigga literally grabs my shit after trying to. Owen's fiending. That's all it is.
So everybody's first love is different. Like sometimes you meet them and you hang out with them your whole life. Some people know them since they've been a child, and it's just been like some relationship that you built up based off of knowing something that other people like and that you like together and you join together. But sometimes it's like you meet somebody in a certain situation, you hang out with them a lot more hours than you normally would based off of like, you know, the gym, or whether, you know, whatever motivations or priorities you have. You know, it doesn't matter whether, you know, if they have the same priorities as you could be stuck in the same place, you know, for multiple hours to where you don't have somebody that is related to your, you know, your sacrifice and gain, and, you know, you end up relating together. With the first love, what was I just saying? I was like halfway into the fucking
It's
bitch.
not the same for everybody.
Okay, yeah. So it's not the same for everybody. Sometimes people have like a long time, you know, meeting somebody, they become friends, and then you know it advances. And some people it's immediate, like, you know, you meet somebody and you're attracted to them and they're attracted to you. So, you know, it advances almost like you meet this girl, right? Like you so imagine, this is my perspective, right? I'll tell the story perfect. And this happened. This happened to me. So it can happen to you and
Holy
you.
shit. But welcome back from the break. We had some deep talk. Owen's rolling a fucking doobie.
I already did roll the doobie, baby.
He already rolled the doobie. We got some fucking eddities on the line. You know what I'm saying? This could go into a 3-hour podcast. You never know, nigga. You never know. We took that break at 50 minutes in and it already had some fuck ups. So, like, this is definitely an hour or so. But, yeah, guys. How do you guys feel so far about being on, like, your first ever podcast? Like, because I've done this before. You know, this is probably, like, I think my third ever
You're not allergic to
podcast.
peanut butter?
You allergic to peanut butter?
Oh no, I'm just
Okay.
like, I'm getting ready.
I've done this before. This is like my third ever podcast. I've posted my own podcast before. Thank you so much. Like, this is all three of your guys' first ever podcast, you know. Like, how are you guys feeling so far? Like, you know, like an hour and some minutes in. Like, you know, how you feel?
I feel awesome. I feel great to experience the opportunity that was brought to me, and I'm glad that, you know, I took it, because normally I'm a person to stay to myself and just hit the gym and do what makes me happy, and I'm glad that I, you know, took the leap and I'm enjoying my time.
It was fucking awesome, bro. That's awesome. Yeah. This cookie crumbled in my fucking hand. What about you, Chan?
It's good, right? That cookie's good, isn't it?
I've already had
Good
it.
as fuck.
But what about you? How are you feeling so far on the podcast?
I would say, yeah, I'm feeling awesome. Everything's authentic. Us having those conversations, just like every conversation that you had with your buddy, everybody's talking about it, and we're having it on a podcast.
Yeah,
that's great. People with their problems, people just talking. I feel like it needs to be out there. What we're doing is right.
That was supposed to be the vibe. That was definitely supposed to be the vibe of the podcast. We're just talking about shit that a random nigga could pull up right now and be all like, bro, I'm going through that right now. Let me listen to what this guy's talking about.
Yeah,
you know
pull
what I'm
up.
saying? You know, pull up.
We in the garage, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. We're behind the garage door, you know what I'm saying? Cut the
door.
fucking credits, bro. But, Owen, you know, how do you feel? You know, you're my co-host. I kind of sprung this on you like super late, literally out of fucking nowhere, bruh. You know, like, you're not much to really sit here and talk, and I feel like a lot of people are going to notice that, but, like, I feel like that's not too much because you also have interesting points, and when you do talk, it's interesting to hear. So, like, how do you feel being on your first ever podcast, being a host of a podcast, you know, how do you feel?
You know, I think I'm having a lot of fun. You know, just I try to vibe with everyone I know.
Right.
And, you know, try to catch the wave that people are throwing at me.
Right. I like that. My podcast was literally a Discord call between two different people. So, like, doing it, like, being able to actually look at you guys and talk to you guys, you know, it's a lot different. It's a lot different. There's actually a camera in my face instead of... Exactly. There's a camera in front of my face instead of me recording my audio, you know. It's just, like... It's different. It's different. It's a lot easier to sit here and talk to you guys than it is to sit here and talk.
Cheers going?
Oh, shit. Let me get it.
Interrupting cheers, though.
Interrupting cheers. It's all right.
No matter what,
man.
Cheers.
we love it.
We
Chan,
love it.
everybody reach the Chan.
Everybody reach the Chan. Oh, my God.
Okay,
Let's
fucking
go.
awesome.
Cheers, boys. But, just spilled that on myself a little bit.
Pass this to Owen.
I literally, it feels so much easier to talk to everybody when they're right here, and it doesn't feel like I'm taking so much time. But God, what are you trying to do?
I don't know what's going on.
Just double jump.
Just give my boy some time. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying our time. What's my next topic that I have for you guys? Because I have more questions for you than just
I have a
that one.
topic.
Yeah. What's your topic?
Okay, so
Is that a truck coming?
Hey, we
That's
live
a
out in the
tractor.
country.
Alright,
When
what about
there's
that?
a tractor
give me-
coming,
we'll take this break. We'll be back in a second.
I think he's going away.
Okay, but literally I had a
You have
What do
two
you mean?
breaks.
I didn't even see
crazy. I had a
anything.
crazy topic, and literally it got disappeared because it never got. You know the thought. I'm trying to hold on to the thought for so long. And
You gotta let it go, baby.
But no,
Let
it's
it
such a
go.
good. It's such a good podcast. That's the thing. Like to where we should all be built in together. To where my idea
Okay,
is
what
not
about
gonna.
the
Yeah, but we gotta
what
be
about the
organic,
topic
it's
you were
gone.
talking about, or you've been wanting to talk about.
Joey, I saved that bag a week too.
Oh, we're
You,
not talking,
yeah,
we
you've
can't
been
talk
wanting
about
to talk
that on
about
here.
the.
That's so hypocritical right now to talk about.
It's not that hypocritical because
So hypocritical.
it's not that hypocritical.
Bless you, brother. Bless you.
Sorry. Oh, fuck. Joey.
Hopefully a couple more.
Oh, okay. I got it. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. So guys, honestly, the thing that I'm most thinking about lately, I saw something on a philosophy podcast, right? Don't know the man that spread the idea, but
Fake news. My bad. I was just.
He's cooked, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Like,
My bad. My bad.
totally ruined my vibe.
Segue. Hey,
Okay.
Joey.
My bad. My
Listen.
bad. Hold off.
Fucking
Philosophy podcast.
Okay, so pretty much, I saw on a philosophy podcast. You know, I've been watching a lot of that on my way to work. I haven't been listening to rap music, like I said earlier in the cast. So
What kind of
So-
music have you been listening to?
I don't listen to music. I've been listening to some podcasts
Okay. Okay.
about motivation, about
That's good.
day one, not one day,
Okay.
and about who's gonna do it if not you. You know? Lots of different things where God sees all the different decisions you make, and whether you're whether it has to do with God or just the fact that you are looking, you should pay attention to the decisions you make. You tell yourself you're gonna wake up and you don't. It's gonna be 8 a.m. I'm gonna get up earlier than the alarm clock so that I can do some cardio on the bike. Oh, I woke up at fucking 8:30. I didn't do it. I lied to myself. This, that, and the other. Back and forth. But what really matters is that it's like you have a dude. I'm cooked. Hold on, I forgot. There's
What
a
matters
word.
is
I'm missing the word.
Trying. What matters
No,
is that
it's-
you're trying.
No, it's like a
Motivation.
No, it's not that simple. It's like fucking literally. Oh, okay, I got it. So pretty much, when it comes to this is I'm restarting and I'm gonna start. Okay.
All right.
Literally, people come to social media. You see all this different shit, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what you value, what you think is cool. There's so much exposure nowadays. Whether it's from totally fucking left field to totally right field, it doesn't matter. You're gonna see probably a lot of it, and whatever you interact with and like, you're gonna get some more of it.
Right.
So, there's all this shit that maybe you think is cool. You might think this is cool, but, the cringe-worthy, that feeling, the word cringe.
Yeah.
Some people may think something gives them joy. Something that makes them, feel cool. Or something that makes them happy. Something they have a passion for. Some people may think that's cringe, or that's stupid, or that's dumb, or that's not cool. Like whatever the word you want to use.
Yeah.
It's not that you should kill that part of you that is cringe and that thinks that's cool, but it's not that you should kill the cringe part.
Joint.
It's just the fact that you should, value the part that, you value. And if you don't kill the part that,
You don't value?
no, if you don't kill the part that's, thinking that's cringe,
Oh, okay.
then you're not going to really be yourself.
Yeah.
You're basing your ideas off of what other people think. If you think something's cool and you think it's something that you should put time into, then you definitely should go with that. And it doesn't matter what other people think. What other people's opinion is not a part of it. Cringe or not, you shouldn't kill the part that thinks it's cringe. You should kill the part. Oh wait, okay, I got it. I'm cooked. Yeah, I'm going.
Bro's cooked. He literally lost his inspiration.
No, I heard it on the way to work once. I guess I'm trying to requote it and I don't know what he said. Pretty much, it's like, the part that thinks that's cringe, or the part that makes you feel like you're embarrassed, you should kill that part, and you should embrace the part that wants to do what you want to do as yourself.
Okay.
Like,
That's
whatever,
facts.
whatever yourself, whatever you think you wake up, you want to do, whether to society it's negative or positive, you should do what makes you happy. And that is like, whether some people think that's stupid, whether, you hop on Instagram and everything that's promoted is not good,
That's not very.
then if that makes you happy and that's what's gonna push you along and get you into that process of fucking making money and fucking getting motivated, whether it's fucking drinking a beer or never drinking a beer again, fucking do it, dude. If you need to drink a beer to hop in the gym, if you need to drink a beer to finally hit that girl up that you wish you would always be with, drink that beer, dude.
Yeah.
Text that girl.
Yeah.
Hit the fucking gym.
Amen.
Drink that beer and have that fucking emotion.
At the
have
gym.
Have that fucking, whatever you need, do it, dude.
Do
Life
it.
is short, and if you need to drink a beer to fucking be confident to text that girl, you need to smoke a joint to fucking hop in that gym and be a little relaxed so people aren't judging you. Do it, dude.
Do it.
Fucking do it. Get in that gym. Be comfortable. Do whatever makes you happy, but also do shit that you're not used to. That's the thing.
Whatever you're afraid of, do it.
I like that.
Yeah, there's all the motivation in the world, and if you don't fucking push yourself, nobody else will, and that's why the mind is so powerful.
Do things that make you
You
happy,
can't make me fucking jump out of a plane, neither can Owen or Chandler.
But
Me,
you can.
I could convince myself that, dude, I'm strapped to somebody else, I could jump out of a plane,
Yeah.
and I could do that.
Guess
And
what?
even-
I can push you out of one.
And even with the motivation, this motherfucker could come with me and he's jumping out with somebody else. We're fucking good.
I pushed Joey
Dude,
out.
look, I like what you're saying.
I do this because I like Spider-Man.
Motivation through things that make you happy, and getting out of your comfort zone is definitely a thing I've experienced, and I can definitely say is something that everybody should do. I'm not saying like it might work for you, it might not work for you. You know, you might need one thing, you might need the other, but like definitely combining them together is a power play. It's definitely a power
Yeah, I
play.
agree. What I'm thinking, you know, to expand on what you're saying, you know, to make it an analogy, your life is a book, and you're writing it every day you fucking live. Is that book going to be interesting? Is somebody going to want to read it? Or are you just going to have a boring book that, you know, didn't have any production? You know, are you going to have a good book? Or are you really just going to have a book about sitting around and doing the same thing every day?
So,
You know what I mean? Adventure. Do
I know
this,
exactly
do
what
that.
you're saying.
You know, poke out. Do something you haven't done before. Reach heights, you know, reach heights that you've never fucking tried. Do things that you thought you could never do a year ago.
On your topic of the book thing, yeah, like, go out for that girl you've never had, you know what I'm saying? Fucking think you can beat that score on that video game, bro, because you can, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that mental mindset. But, on the topic of the book thing,
Suck that puss.
okay, just to transition, just because I need this to be in the first podcast. You're not a part of it, Chandler. Sorry, I did not send you the fucking link.
That's awesome, dude. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
sorry, bro. But,
Shitty ass podcast.
I have over the past 4 years have been collecting my thoughts on what was my notes app on iPhone, but is now
you
on
skipped
Google.
over a year or two.
I came
Oh,
I did 2 years. I came back after 2 years.
Yeah.
My bad.
That was strange.
It's basically spanned
But
over
it's
4
fine.
years.
That's super cringe.
That's fine.
It's basically just my thoughts on like how my relationship's going, how I've been feeling in that moment, what I think about my friends.
Awesome, dude.
What do you guys think so far? As much as you've read, like, do you think like, wow, this isn't really the fucking guy I thought I was friends with? Like, it gives me a different aspect of him, or like, damn, like he really do be relatable on some shit, or like he really do be speaking facts, or
Alright.
like this nigga yaps way too much. What the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah,
Okay, so
that one.
I have a perfect perspective. I thought that you were, you know, to the public eye, you're really good at hiding, like, you know, acting like you're cool, acting like everything's good. But I think that in the writing, it definitely displays a person that has problems with mental health all day long. And
Right.
I think that think you're really good at hiding it and not sharing what you think that is not cool, or what, you know, whatever you're trying not, or, you know, whatever you think is not, you know, what you shouldn't value to your friends, or, you know, not comfortable to share, or, you know, something that you think that it's better to hide than not talk about, or there's different things that you could go, you know, different avenues. But I'm
Right.
saying that definitely I thought you were mentally stronger, and like I just thought, like, you know, it's weird, like, honestly, just be you know, people that I haven't been exposed to that value of thought.
Yeah.
I thought you were just different. Like, I thought you were just a happy person, and literally it's like, you know, I fucking see those texts and I realize you're not. You're just like everybody else, and, you know, it makes me think, you know, maybe I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. Yeah. Like, Hunter obviously is, like, everybody is good. Like, everybody has those
Everybody
bad
has
thoughts.
shit going on.
The whole point is literally, if you didn't have any bad thoughts or any bad experiences, then you wouldn't be able to value the good times and the happy times.
And the people that
In the
had
morning-
those bad experiences, they treat you good and you value that because they already been through literally that shit. So you could tell someone that and they're not laughing at you or something. They're like, I get exactly what you're saying. And you're like, what do you mean?
Yeah, man, like,
Did you lose it? Damn it, Chandler.
Yeah,
But
Just
dude,
lost.
yeah, I mean, I thought.
Yeah.
I thought.
I thought I was good for
I
some
was
of that.
very, very surprised at how, very similar we thought.
oh yeah.
yeah. Everybody
Yeah.
thinks that they're, you know, and everybody thinks that they have lonely times, and, you know, there's like a lot of different things that like, you know, it's just things that us as men are taught to not share, and Hunter wrote those things down, and you know, it hits everybody in a certain spot that they don't want to share, and it doesn't matter that we're not going to share it, but it matters that Hunter put those aspects in that book that's going to touch a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And it touched all of us as homies, and that, you know, I'm
Yeah.
thinking that, you know, on an aspect to upgrade from that mindset.
Right. You know, from my point of view, just to let you guys in on like how like I'm thinking about it when I write it. When I first started writing it, it was really because like I really struggle. Like I can sit here and talk to myself. Everybody talks to themselves. Unless you want to admit it or not, you all have that voice in your head, bro. I'm not shaming anybody, but like I tend to talk to myself a lot. And when like I'm trying to explain how I'm feeling or like what's going on in that moment, like I can do it so much better to myself and talking about it to myself. It's really hard to express how I'm feeling in a moment or like about a situation to somebody, yes. So when I started that, I was like, this is going to be a good way for me to start showing everybody or like telling everybody basically how I feel, what I'm feeling in this moment, you know. Yeah, I'm going to be a little embarrassed if they want to come talk to me and be like, are you okay? Like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, just keep to the concept of this is, go take your piss. This is like, only you see it, only you can have these certain questions, you know, all that. But, yeah, at one point I was just like, bro, this feels super cringy. I don't know if anybody's ever going to feel like this. I feel so alone in my thoughts. But obviously, as you guys sit here and you're like, oh, Hunter thinks a lot more like me, or I thought Hunter was so strong-minded, it's nice to see that, like, he is so actually weak-minded like everybody else, which...
It's not nice to see that you're weak-minded.
Not like that, but it's like, it's not refreshing, but it's calming to see that, like...
It's a natural human substance to literally feel better when somebody else is doing something that's bad for you with you.
Exactly.
When you're in class and somebody, you know, there's a bunch of wrong answers. Nobody, if everybody got the answer wrong and you're the only one right, you think you know what she called out is wrong, and she said, raise your hand if this is wrong. Nobody raises their hand. You know it's wrong.
Right.
Do you raise your hand?
No.
Then she says, this is wrong, and nobody put their hand up. You knew it was wrong. You didn't put your hand up because of the influence of other people.
True that.
You knew it was wrong. So that's the whole point of it. When you become an adult, that's the advantage, is that you're not around all these people. Yeah. You know it's wrong.
Right.
You don't do what's wrong.
Exactly. And I think...
and if you know that you whether you're drunk, you're high, you're sober, you think, is this wrong? Or is this, you know, should I do this? If I was that person, would I appreciate this? Would I, you know, would this irk me?
You probably shouldn't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
If it's you, you know that whether you can have it be a good day or not, somebody backs in front of you, somebody does some annoying ass shit because they're selfish. It's annoying as fuck.
But you
can ruin your day, and it's like, not even ruin your day, but it's like, are you serious? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't ever think selfishly. Think, how can I help? Again, I'm coming back to the topic of, how can I help people around me versus what's wrong with me?
Right.
You shouldn't be worried about what you have wrong with you or what you're going through. You should be worried about what you can help other people with.
Yeah, going back and literally reading all of my documents and shit, I'm literally like, that's what I'm thinking is more and more. When I literally came to your house and you were like, you should make a book out of like the thoughts you've been making, you know what I'm saying, a book about your whole life.
Yeah, for sure.
I sit there and think about, like, in some way that's telling me, fuck you, Chandler. In some way that's telling me that like that helps you in some way to read what I'm writing down.
I just have the giggles.
And like that's all I want to do. All I want to do is just sit here and help people. And like if what I'm writing down is helping people, then I'm gonna continue to do it. And that's also when I'm putting in the writing. And like the most recent entries, I'm all like, yeah, it's really shitty what's going on right now, but like I'm trying to be like more positive. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Is it with Owen? What's wrong?
I wouldn't know. I was just drinking my blood.
Fuck you guys. I can't even get deep, bro. It's like when like one of the co-hosts tries to, we listen to them, but when like we try and get all deep and shit, it's all laughs and giggles. Like this nigga fucking is so funny, bro. Fuck this kid.
I'm not doing nothing.
But nah, bro.
Owen's cooked.
Owen's cooked. But basically, I'm just.
trying to listen to you, and I'm like,
Yeah, right.
I'm peering, and Owen is literally like this in the background.
Poor guy. I'm sorry, Owen.
And I'm like, what's going on?
He's like, dude, I just.
And
wanna
Chandler's
talk.
laughing. He's like,
Do you want to talk? Is that what it is? Do you want to talk?
I mean, I ain't got nothing to say.
He's just, I'm in the thick of it right now, nigga. You just gotta let me
we are
go.
all in the thick of it, and Hunter is thin of it.
But, yeah,
You got
oh,
this,
exactly. But,
You got the thin of it right now.
but,
Compared to us.
basically, it's just to the point of the fact that I'm like, I'm sitting in here, I'm writing, it's helping at least one of the persons in some way, shape, or form who's reading this after I'm writing it, and it's helping me. So I'm knocking out two birds with one stone. It's very enjoyable. I know I've been like kind of lacking on the days. Like I'll write today. I wrote yesterday for the past 2 days that I missed. So sorry about that. And I know you're not completely caught up yet, but it does get better. To anybody who does read it or is reading it or gets to eventually read it, it does get better. I'm doing better. Shout out to Owen. Fuck you, Will, for being greedy about being in it, bitch. Like, it's not about you, it's about me, nigga. For at least once. I try and be the person who's like, it's not about
you, buddy.
Like, literally, I try and be the person who's like, it's not about me. Even when it came to my 21st birthday, I was like, we don't gotta do anything, and we didn't do anything, you know what I'm saying? I really got broken up with over my birthday weekend. Whoop, whoop. But, you know, I'm always saying it's not about me, but, like, one time, like, Will, it is about me. And, like, I'm like, if, like, I think it was a joke, but, like, he came back with the statement of, like, you know, like, nigga, I'm not in this enough. I thought I was in this. Like, bro, there's a disclaimer that you might be in it, nigga, and maybe I should make that more obvious, but you are in it, you know? And, like, that's just how it is. Like, I almost put you in it the other day. I didn't. It's just, it is what it is. I try and be mindful of the niggas that are on there, but, like, at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, nigga. It's about me. It's not about you. Fuck Chandler. Chandler's going in it, dude. He's ruining my fucking self-esteem, and I'm gonna have to stop. After the first podcast, I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to stop the notes. This nigga keeps laughing at me. No, I'm just playing.
Dude,
bro.
Chandler is throwing everyone off.
Dude, I'm just playing, bro.
I guarantee it, dude.
Let's segue into our final segment, where we want the guests to ask us some questions. If you guys had any questions for us, we'll answer in full honesty as much as we can disclose. What questions do you guys have for us, you know, before we end this podcast, before we say farewell? Like, I think we've had some good conversations. What do you guys, like, you know, did you guys have any questions for us? Did you come in here prepared for any questions? Like, you know, what's up?
Slim.
Alright, so I would say that my question for you, Hunter, was that, or both of you, I guess. Both of you guys.
Okay.
I want to know the environment and the environment / toxicity / frequency of female interaction / fucking in your lifestyle.
What the fuck are you?
Like, some people,
confused.
no, listen, some
I'm
people,
confused.
okay, so some people go from literally, they're like freshman year, fuck a girl, and then they don't get with another girl till they're 28.
Okay.
Some people fuck a girl every 6 months.
You're asking how's
I'm saying,
our
what's
body
your-
count going?
No. I'm saying, no, it has nothing to do with
Timestamp.
how many girls you've been with, but how
What
you
is your
felt
body count,
mentally
too?
with going through what you've been through.
Body
How I
count first.
felt mentally.
What you've been through, and then how it
and then
affected
body
you mentally, and what you thought was the best choice throughout the process.
Okay, I'll go first because I already know.
Whether
like,
you've been with one girl or 100 girls, I want you to know. I want to hear what you've thought, girl to girl,
Okay.
and what your thought process was after you experienced a girl after a girl, or you've only
I'll go
experienced
first.
whatever you've experienced.
I'll go first. I already know Owen only has one answer, and he's definitely going to need some time to think about how he wants to buff out, how he wants to say what he wants to say about that. But
Don't talk about it, Owen.
I've been with 5 women. So off of the first one, was it my freshman year? We meet in my freshman year or my sophomore year?
It was sophomore.
Sophomore. So I did not have sex my first year of high school. What? Crazy,
You
I
took it
know,
to a
right?
junior
I'm
year.
so fucking I'm so beautiful looking. I had sex my sophomore year. I met her when I worked at a movie theater. I was 16, she was 18. first time going into it, it was the side of her house in the middle of the neighborhood in the middle of the night. Some crazy. I seem to tend to get in a lot of situations where it's sexually crazy. I don't know what the fuck it is. I just like the thrill, I guess. But yeah, that was crazy. First time going in, I was like, bro, this is awesome. I can completely see why everybody loves this shit, bro. It's awesome. You know what I'm saying? That relationship was not the best. That relationship is kind of really what like flooded me to start the thoughts thing, and what really set me on the path to like kind of understanding if I was the man I was like growing up to wanting to be or not. That can be in a different podcast, so later on. But had that relationship, that came and gone, fucking can't talk. And then hot came, and then I had my next relationship. That's where I learned about the smells of a man's dick in a woman's vagina. Where, so sorry, I feel bad about this. I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story.
Your dick stink or her pussy stink?
I'll tell the story. I'll tell the story without any names except Owen's name, because I feel so bad about it. And Owen, I'm so sorry. I will repay you one day for this.
Give her a name.
When I was
give her a name that we would know who she is.
You won't know who she is. Only Owen will know who she is. When I was living at Owen's house. And we were both working at the same place.
Oh, I know that girl.
McDelly. We'll call it McDelly. Yep. I was dating it wasn't a McDanks, but I was dating this girl named Rachel. And Rachel was over at Owen's house with me one day, and Owen left the room. And regrettably enough, me and Rachel were having sex on Owen's futon. Never told Owen about that till I think right fucking now. Yeah, so sorry about that. Your blue futon you don't have anymore. We had sex on that futon. Karma immediately bit me in the ass because we're in the middle of doing it, and literally I start smelling something, and I'm like, dude, no fucking way. Does my dick stink? Does my dick stink? I go in the bathroom, I like rub my dick, bro. And
was it her pussy?
I'm like, I rub my dick, I'm like, no way. I'm like, that is not my dick smell, bro. Like, I know my dick can smell. It's definitely not my dick. It's not that smell that I smelled before. I'm definitely like, my first initial thought afterwards is, oh my god, is this her vagina? I've never experienced this. I'm like 17. She thick. She kind of bad except for the nose, bro. Is it her vagina? And then I went back in there. Went back to work. So sorry, Owen. Again, did it twice on your fucking blue futon, bro.
Oh,
the blue one, nigga. I'm sorry about that, bro. We were doing it on the futon. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have it. It's gone. I had to tell him after he got rid of it, bro, because there's no way I could tell him and he still has it. But we're doing it again, and I smell it, and I'm like, bro, no way. I get us done, bro. We fucking finished after that. And then after that one sex experience I had with her, I had sex with her before, but after that experience, I was like, I'm out. Bro, not only did I just violate my nigga by fucking in his room, on his sofa, not even telling him we had to sit on this bitch later. In his room, yeah.
What the fuck?
I have another story I can tell. I don't want to tell it though. Oh my god, no, dude, it's not in Owen's bed. It's so much worse. I don't want to say it. I can't believe I'm remembering it right now.
We all need to hire some strippers and go on a hike and fucking...
If you want to hear it, I'll tell it right now.
Yeah.
This pertains to the first girl, Allison, not her real name. Me and her fucked on the ground. I don't know if anybody was home or not. Yeah, bro, it was crazy on the ground. She was not home. She was not in the room. I don't think anybody was home. I think it was just me and her. I think you guys went out to do something, and we fucked and.
That's fucked up.
That is fucked up, dude. That's completely fucked up, and I completely can't believe I'm remembering that. Yeah, that's something I have never done anything like that again, ever, mind you, ever. I don't know if we even finished or anything like that. I think I'm pretty sure like. After it started, I was like, dude, this is like fucked 12. Up. I can't stay in here. Yeah, I know. That's what's fucked up about it. That's what's fucked up about it. I don't think I'm sitting here like, oh, he's so chill, he's so calm about it. Like, no, I'm very like.
She was 12.
I'm very like, nah, that was a bad thing. I shouldn't have done that. That's fucked.
What?
And I do think it's fucked up thinking, but you wanted to hear about it. I told you about it.
Girl.
Dude, Futon's a little better now, isn't it, bro? Futon's a little better now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But,
Huh?
Bad?
Yeah, she is.
just as bad? Alright, well, as long as it's just as bad. But, yeah, that happened. Again, Owen, I'm so sorry about that. Please don't think I'm a bad person.
18.
Never did it again. But, back to your question.
Not right now, though.
This motherfucker, bro. He asked us one question.
Not right now.
Back to your question. Fucking, you're over
She-
here talking about this 18-year-old who looks like she's 12, bro.
Hey,
Oh,
bitch.
no. You don't know about her. She's light skinned baddie.
Whoa, did he look alike?
Light skinned baddie, bro. Nah, bro. Back to
Come
your
on,
question.
you're slipping me out, buddy. I got game.
I didn't say anything.
I got time.
I didn't
with
say
the better.
anything.
I'm with the better of the bunch.
Back to your question. After the second girl, I had my first ever like friends with benefits thing. I didn't like it. Struck me to my core. Didn't want to do it again. Then I dated this girl named Jay. First ever person to make me come to head. TMI. She was awesome. She was awesome. Then she was like, I just don't have feelings for you like I thought I did, you know. And it's like, hey, that's okay. I hope you're doing good, GGJ. If you ever see this. And then we had the most recent girl. The most recent girl was different because I spent 2 years with her, so I had a lot more experiences with her. Like I had my first time doing one thing. Second girl to ever make me come, TMI from head. You know,
Talking about coming
being-
again.
exactly, dude. I know I'm
Poor
weird.
guys.
I'm weird like that, dude. Yeah, no homo. Don't even get on me. But
Segway.
she was different because we did a lot of things that I wanted to try, and a lot of things she wanted to try, and
She
took
licked
me
your
out of
butthole?
my no. She took me out of
No?
my comfort. Nothing to ever do with my asshole.
Your
Nothing
topic.
to ever do with my butt. But we both
Okay,
did
your topic.
things. We both did things out of our comfort zones, which like you know was cool, and like that left me more experienced and ready, like I guess to see the next thing. But Owen, you know, what about you? Through your like you know through your high school, through your relationships, like what did you come out of more? What if you? I love that I'm asking Joe's question. What have you come out more experience-wise through your sexual experiences and all that?
I mean,
Owen's talking.
it took me till I was, I think at 18 to, bust my cherry.
Yeah, talk louder.
He lost his virginity at 18.
I couldn't hear her. Oh, what? That's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
And, it was a one-night stand.
Those are the best.
That's not the way to do it, though.
It's not,
I'd
But,
rather
yeah.
have fall in love with a girl.
I
Yeah,
take,
it-
dude, I
it-
take some blame for it.
Let Owen tell his
It was
story.
somewhat set up for me, but, we watched Rocky.
That's the way to fucking do it. Back in the day, that's how they did it, dude.
Yeah, we watched Rocky. From
Today, you gotta
fucking-
fend for yourself.
Wait, you watched Rocky?
Yeah,
Yes,
Horror?
we have. That's why I haven't been able to finish the last half of it.
Dude, yeah, so like, off topic, I don't think Rocky's a movie I'm fucking to. You know what I'm saying?
No, dude, what do you mean?
Well,
It's
like,
a
okay,
romantic-
okay, I get that I get that Rocky
Dude,
one.
as soon as they started kissing, we started kissing.
Okay, cool. I see where you're going with
You know,
it.
as soon as they started kissing in Rocky, we started kissing, and then
She come on you or you come on her?
she came home to me because I'm.
You
awkward
fucked
like
her,
that.
right?
He's
But
awkward.
yes,
He's fucking.
yes.
He's awkward.
Alright, let's
Yeah.
keep going. No,
Yeah.
you don't have to be awkward, dude.
Don't fucking
Take
call
a deep breath.
Rock
Take a
Wood.
deep breath right now.
He's talking about when
Speed
he
that
was
shit
like
out.
when she made the move
Yeah.
on him. He was.
Is
like,
your
awkward.
father awkward? Your mother awkward?
What are you talking about?
He has influence. I mean, he learned to be like that for some reason.
You know, when I was, younger, I was exposed to sexual shit.
Well, yeah, I appreciate you telling me that. That's definitely a hard subject for sure.
And, a lot of flashbacks came back when I was, having sex, so that's why.
You want me to explain it, or you just want to leave it at that?
He can probably say it easier, but I'm saying, like, I don't understand. I understand that you're saying something happened when you were younger and that was not okay.
Something happened when he was younger that translated to when he was 18 and having his first sexual experience, to where he was at first awkward with making the first move because obviously of that thing, and then when he was in the midst of doing it, he was having flashbacks of that experience which in turn ruined his first experience sexually.
So you met this girl. You were 18. She was 23. You were doing the do.
We had a fire. She said she was tired before all that shit.
Okay.
And so
Good experience.
She laid in my bed, and so I sat in the room. We watched a movie, and then we watched Rocky afterwards, and that's when I got in the bed.
That's when you're about to fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy with the side comment, that's when you're about to
Yeah,
fuck.
hey, true.
We're on
You know,
track,
we
Owen.
fucked
I
up
got you.
that. Yeah. And then that's still in there.
Yeah, so you were like, you watched Rocky and then what?
We fucked. We fucked
You
while
wanted to,
watching
though?
Rocky.
You wanted to fuck?
Yes. Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you wanted to fuck, obviously. You're a guy. I mean,
You're a guy.
wanna fuck.
You obviously
You
want to fuck.
obviously want to fuck her.
But so how did
Yeah, no, but like not on a real note. You wanted to fuck her, or you didn't want to? Like you weren't comfortable with it, or you
I
wanted
mean,
to?
I was.
You were like
but,
just really
It
nervous.
just got uncomfortable.
Well, what made you uncomfortable
Through
through the process? Like what did she say or what did she do that made you
because
feel
I
bad?
remembered the feeling.
Damn, am I like poking at crazy shit? I don't know.
Well,
I'm
that
just
just hits my core. I understand what he's saying.
The best way to get past it is laughter.
He just fuck. I don't
like
even,
you
I
didn't
don't want to
want to do
explain
it
it
with her, Loki.
Damn, I don't want to explain it for him.
I guess, but I mean, I did say yes.
Like he wanted to do it with her up until they're like midway through or something, and he starts it starts feeling like how it felt when he was younger. And then that turns him off from wanting to do it anymore.
Oh,
Which is
okay,
also
so I'm
completely understandable.
I wasn't even ready for it.
So I'm missing literally the beginning. I don't understand what happened to him. I know it got very brushed over, and maybe it just can be touched on another note, but I'm not a big understander on what happened. So it's okay.
I won't explain your business.
Yeah, I don't know. It was just like I hear that like something happened, and then when you had another experience later in life when it should have happened, it gave you some memory of what happened. Yeah, dude, I can't really fucking talk about anything about that, but I definitely know what you're talking about. On Owen, you will literally, whether you like it or not, you will grow as a person from shit like that, and you literally can't do anything about it. None of that matters, dude. You can be whoever you want. You can work as hard as you want. It's up to you.
That's true.
It's up to you. Nobody cares about you more than you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was saying. But yeah, on a real note, dude, back to recap. You gotta fucking care about yourself, You fucking know you're eating bad. You know that you're in a relationship you shouldn't be in. You know that somebody's treating you the way they shouldn't be. You know that you're treating somebody the way you shouldn't be.
Yes.
Back way, left and right, one way, back and forth, up and down, and all. That's what way of life is. It's all about you experience way down here so you can appreciate up here. If you're always up here, you have nothing to experience why this is so bad.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, back to literally fucking Owen. I appreciate you sharing that. Literally opened a little book that I haven't opened in fucking 10 years, so it is okay, and fucking, everything happens to everybody, and some people are fucking okay with sharing it, and some people aren't. But like literally, that's horrible. Like
You gotta be able to talk about things.
I know exactly how you feel.
It's better to. It feels better to.
Well, yeah, we're adults.
Oh yeah, let it out.
Yeah, we're adults now, so
Definitely better to say something that's on your chest that you can't tell nobody.
And that's
why you gotta have homies.
Well, that's just something that you grow up with, and you think, oh, that's like regular.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah,
really
you think
know.
it's
Like
normal.
literally, it fucking
Trust me,
happens
I
a
know.
lot, and you're thinking, oh, that's literally normal.
Yeah, not normal.
Not
Yeah,
normal
no.
at all.
It's
And you're
definitely
thinking,
not.
oh, literally, what the fuck? Like,
Mm-hmm.
It's
just like a
definitely-
big confusion thing with life, and it makes you like for me, it made me literally become to like, okay, I am literally rock bottom. I need to lock the fuck in. Like, I don't know. It was just like I need to literally pay attention and make as much money and do as much as I can. That's when I started selling weed. I was like, okay, I gotta get this shit going. Make
Right.
lots of money, and I
Yeah.
made as much money as I could.
Mm-hmm.
And built up literally so much money, and then I literally went, okay, I'm tired of doing this dumb fucking, untrustworthy bullshit. Literally, I'm making dumb money. Like, this is dirty money. Like, went straight to work. So it's like, okay, I work hella, but I make like a third of the money.
Right.
It's just like a fucking lesson. Like, holy shit, I worked so hard and I literally make nothing compared to what I did. Sitting at the fucking house, smoking pot, playing Fortnite. People show up at my door, and I answer the door, and they give me fucking $400, and then I just go back to playing Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What
That
else
was my life. Like, it's just ridiculous. Like, that was my perspective, and you have to learn. And that's all about it. Just learning and going along with the process and making sure that you take care of what matters to you, and that's really about it.
Yeah.
Whether you're like Chandler said, I don't know. Whether you're in high school or not, fucking adult, high school, child, you got fucking responsibilities to take care of.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like Owen was saying, literally, like everybody has bad stuff that happens to them, like literally all around, just like bad. But you you gotta figure out how to work with those bad things. Like those bad things don't make like who you are. Like you still gotta be able to work. Like those bad things won't, like, you can't let them like hold you down because they don't define like who you are. They just happen to you. And like what happens is literally a normal person will let them define who you are, but in reality, they don't define who you are. Like just like addiction or something. Like, oh, this guy always has nicotine. Imagine he quits, and then literally, it would be like, oh, you got your neck, Chandler, and it's like, nah, never again. And then you're like, oh, so that thing doesn't define who you are. People don't realize how strong, like mentally, and they'll use something bad happening to them as like an anchor, but it should be like something where you use it as like a fucking, like you throw that anchor like through the roof, where that thing doesn't like hold you back. It literally, that bad thing that might have happened to you made you into that type of person you are today.
Yeah.
And that's why that's why terrible things, just like your girlfriend, you're maybe upset, that thing's good. That's happening to you right now, and it's meant to happen. Because in a couple months from now, you're going to grow so much, and you're going to be like, dude, if I didn't have that happen, dude, maybe this opportunity would never be available. Because I was just in this stupid mindset of having a fucking girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then the girlfriend, guys care so much. They'll put everything to a girl. And then the girlfriend's gone, and then you're literally thinking, damn, bro, that bitch actually not care that much about me? Like, like, what was I doing, bro? Like, she actually not care that much not to text me ever?
Right.
Yeah, like, really? Like, we were together, doesn't matter, 8 years, 4 years, 2 years. She's not going to text me ever. And I'm thinking about texting her,
like every day.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
bro,
thinking about
yeah.
texting her
Literally,
every
those
time I wake
dude,
up, but you don't
bad
even
things
wanna
will
text
grow
me.
you, and they do not define who you are, bro. That's the biggest thing, is like a lot of people will let that hold them down. But those bad things don't define who you are, because guess what? There's millionaires, and they've had the worst life ever. Like literally any type of abuse, literally any type of environment that's bad, like all bad, and they're literally multi-millionaires. Because they use that to literally say, fuck this. Literally, that person that did that shit to me, I'm gonna prove it to you. And guess what? Maybe not to you, the whole fucking world. And literally, you're that nigga that goes to that restaurant and spins a band and doesn't think about it at all, and then gives the fucking, literally, like, money doesn't matter, but like, literally, it should be that work ethic. Like, I'm gonna prove you wrong, and that will take you a far way.
Right.
But like, literally, you need to find happiness into it too. But I would say that motivation literally, it'll change if a guy was like 300 pounds and his wife left him because he's fat. Dude, I really hope he literally loses that weight. And you know why? To prove that bitch wrong. Like, that's why he's doing it deep down. Because he knows he is fat. He knows the problem, but then the problem was pushing his face, and now he's better change it because of that problem. Maybe that's what I mean to get at. Change your fucking shit because of that problem.
Change your aspect.
Outlook.
Yeah, change your outlook to because you know what you need to change.
Yeah.
And you know what the problem is.
Yeah.
I like that. I completely agree. I totally think that we tend to...
And it's with any problem, too. It works with it.
Yeah, I totally think we tend to focus on one aspect of one situation a little too hard sometimes. And we think that's really the only outcome. But, like, in reality, there could be millions. There could be hundreds of thousands of possibilities. Like, you know, coming from the dude who tries to think up every possibility... I messed up like 20 times
exactly,
today.
Yeah.
I messed
overthink, dude.
Messed up like 20 times today for this podcast, dude. I overthink during my freaking break phase.
It's good, though.
You know, like, and it's good, it's good to overthink, you know, because you're thinking of much more possibilities. I'm just saying, like, if you can, don't help to get stuck on one possibility.
Oh, yeah, and literally with that overthinking, I literally overthink, and I like that, dude, because sometimes, like today... Well, not today. The other day, I literally like when I have honey with my workout. So when I'm tired, literally, I take a little shot of honey and I feel better. And literally, I looked and I thought I forgot it, and I brought it because I overthink and I already planned and I put it in there.
Right.
Yeah, literally the day before, because thinking, damn, I saw my honey and I was like, I'm gonna put it in my bag already. And it's because overthinking, and I thought literally I was looking for my honey and I was thinking, oh, I hope I put it in there, and I did.
Yeah, overthinking isn't a bad thing.
But sometimes it is, too, because maybe you're thinking about, like, with relationships, dude.
Well, let me finish, bro. Like, overthinking isn't bad sometimes when you're using it in the aspect of, like, think about it like this.
Yeah, and that's
hard to do. You fucking have an
essay
essay to write the night before, but you're like, man, fuck it, I could do it in the morning. Okay, you're sitting here thinking about, leave it to my future self to do, because I'm past self, alright? But then, if you bring in your overthinking and have, future self is definitely not about to get up in time tomorrow, finish this essay, all that shit. You know, it's going to push you forward to do it at that time, and that's good. And then, yes, when it comes to your relationships, you shouldn't sit here and think...
It's hard, dude.
It's definitely hard. But you shouldn't sit here and think...
too.
What?
Damn, I'm just going in. Into thinking, overthinking, it's a bad path to literally... think on your own thoughts, too, because literally you just go in a rabbit hole.
It's hard, it's bad to sit there and overthink about a certain situation that's happening. You just have to, one, if you have a good partner, get that reimbursement, that reassurance that you need, that you're just going crazy a little bit, but in the nicest way possible. But if you're stronger than that, you're growing more than that, you just have the problem with it happening. About that. Then sit there and if it's happening and you just have the problem with it happening, tell yourself that you're just going a little bit crazy. And it's not that you're actually going crazy. It's just the fact that
you're an overthinker.
You're an overthinker, bro, and it's okay. We all overthink. We've all got a greater mind than we can ever come to realize, and it's just don't let it hold you back. Only let it push you forward. Only use it when you need to in safe situations, not when you know that, you're probably...
chilling.
Yeah, you're probably chilling. 9 times out of 10, you're probably overreacting. You know what I'm saying?
And then if you're not, then you're fucked like me.
Huh.
Oh, shit.
I mean, dude, I'll leave it there.
Captain.
I don't have anything more to say. Shout out to that motorcycle that just went by. I don't have anything more to say. Owen, do you have anything to say?
No, I don't think so.
I got stuff to say. I literally think what you guys are doing is great. I think the organic of the podcast, that's just talking through. Just letting it be normal, not oh, hey, next time you need to say this, say that. I literally love what you guys are doing, and I want to see it on YouTube. I want to see it like I can shout it out, at Chandler Chandler Wright TikTok. That's me. Not to put my at, but it's in there.
I'll put it on the screen.
But yeah, I think this is awesome, and I want to see more from you guys. I want to be invited on the podcast. Got to throw it in there. But yeah, this is awesome, and I think you guys are doing you guys are doing what you want to do, and that's great.
Yeah, man, thanks. Yeah. I appreciate that.
And I'm ready to see the improvements. Can't wait to see what next is on YouTube from you guys.
Right. You got anything you want to say, John? I know we got kind of a little emotional there. Probably not going to be in it, but you want to say anything? Or?
I don't know. So I'm thinking, I'd love to put an inspirational, twist on the thing. I love to inspire people and make things seem a little easier, life-wise or lesson-wise. And I'd always love to promote the mission and the journey that everybody needs to go on throughout life. And I think that, whether you're down here or you're up here, whether you're making it this far or you're making it this far, that's what matters, as long as you're making some distance in the journey, whether it's day by day or month by month or year by year. I think that as long as you're going through it and you're making making yourself better, honestly, you're doing what you need to do. And as long as you're improving on fitness, health, food, mental health, relationships, love, household environment, all those different things, I would say that all those things matter, and that's what builds a great character as a person. And as you grow older, you only have one life. You need to make sure that if you were to die today or tomorrow, you need to know that you have been doing what you wish you would have been doing. So if you have a girl that you wish you would text her. You don't want to take that chance where maybe she would have answered and she didn't because you didn't text her. Maybe that, maybe there's a girl, maybe you could have hit 315 on bench. You never hit it because you were depressed and you were sad about a girl. It goes both ways. And that's the way that you decide.
Yes,
so
sir.
you either you bench 315 or you text that girl, and whatever you decide in your brain, that's what's meant to happen. You text that girl and you decide, and she doesn't answer, you take that lesson and you think, okay, dude, I should have locked in and I did the wrong decision. Or she answers and you get the love of your life and you everything pays off like God intended it to. Or she doesn't answer, God didn't expect you to take that experience, and the fact that you lock in more and you work on yourself even farther. Maybe it's 2 years down the road, maybe it's 2 days down the road.
Right.
You'll get what you want. You just got to keep working, and the dedication and motivation that carries you will get you there. It's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, dude. I love that. Owen, do you have anything you want to say? Bro's literally about to walk off the podcast like he has somewhere to be.
I thank you both for being on the podcast. I think you were a great first guest for sure. I really enjoyed having you guys on the podcast because I think it was a great conversation we had today.
Yeah, I definitely thought about a lot how this podcast was going to go, especially with Chandler being here. Like, no offense, Chandler, you're just an oddball, and I love that about you. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, I don't want to have to do all the editing, but you got to do the editing to get the clips. You know what I'm saying? So it's completely fine that you're here. Everything like that. You guys definitely threw me some loops. The questions weren't as hard as I thought they were going to be. Not saying you need to up the ante or anything. Please spare me. I love it. But you guys were great guests. I couldn't ask for anything better. I hope everybody was awesome as our guest. Maybe took a beer with us or so. I got my nigga literally standing up over here. But I guess that means I'm doing the outro for the first time. Yes, but my name's Hunter. This is Chandler. This is Joey. This is your co-host, Owen.
Me and Joey will be back.
Thank you guys so much for being here. And I hope you guys have a lovely week, a wonderful weekend. This has been Behind the Garage Door, and we'll talk to you soon.